Hey y'all, what up? What's good? We're gonna do this reaction, and I'm gonna put this on my other channel, but I don't know where to find this podcast of Austin Mcbroom, but I'm subscribed to Danny Flores. If you guys are not subscribed to Danny Flores, which I mean, most of y'all, I know you guys are subscribed to Danny Flores. But I'm gonna react to his reaction. Hopefully he doesn't mind. But I looked everywhere for Austin Speaks His Truth on Cathrine. I was looking everywhere for it. I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's on Snapchat. Should I know you can make I heard you can make some bucks on Snapchat, shoot. But see, I haven't built up anything over there. So shit, I haven't had a Snapchat since 2017. Oh man, but let's get into it. So shout out to Danny Flores. Y'all not subscribed to Danny Flores. He always has the best cheese man on the YouTube streets. So I was also hearing about what happened with Benny and Elsie. Oh lordy, there's some drama over there too. Y'all go check out Danny Flores. He has all the tea over there. But we're gonna listen to what Austin says. This is his podcast, and his brother Landon is with him. And they're obviously sponsored by Snapchat. Thank you, my love. He's with the baby because she's still fighting her sleep, y'all. I had just did a reaction on Jasmundo. But yeah, so this is sponsored, I guess, by Snapchat. And let's get into it. If you guys don't know who or what we're talking about, Austin Mcbroom is the Ace family. Him and Cathrine had broken up, and she has a new boo. She has a new bae. And he said, I'm not going to talk about it till I get my podcast. So I guess he had talked about it on his podcast, but I don't even know where to look for that. I don't think it's on YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube. So I'm going to leave it like this. Let me see. How can we have it up? Hey, baby, you don't want to go with Tata, my love? All right. She just wanted, she knows not.
You're getting your.
That's where she want to be with Nana.
First video on Snapchat.
So
from there,
my announcement, me and Catherine's mutual announcement on Instagram.
boom.
Okay.
Oh, so this is on Snapchat. He's doing a podcast. I'm gonna have to download the Snapchat app again.
Out a mutual statement together that we obviously talked about, and her and I had countless conversations of how we were gonna do it. You know, first we were gonna come out with a YouTube video. We didn't like that. We had something else in mind, and we felt it was just best for us to, put out our own statements on Instagram. And what was that? So we did that.
Okay.
And life is crazy because
yeah, you guys see the Snapchat hat? Yeah, they were sponsored by Snapchat. This episode.
Dang,
First
yo,
episode.
Snapchat. I heard Snapchat be paying people. A lot of people left YouTube to go to Snapchat, and I used to mess with Snapchat before I became a cheese man on YouTube. I used to be on Snapchat, and I used to just do family stuff all the time over there because they had all the faces and all that shit. Like that was the first time I saw a filter was on Snapchat. But I'm gonna have to re-download Snapchat because I've been hearing that there are a lot of people over there.
Sponsored by Snapchat.
Missy knew was going to come with the separation, right? I knew it wasn't going to be all positive vibes.
Oh, well, that's duh.
Right? Unfortunately. But it comes with the territory. And when we announced it, I was getting a lot of heat, which we knew that was going to happen, right?
We planned.
So once I was getting all this heat, I knew that there's going to be a lot of tension around the breakup. And at the time, I was being inconsistent on social media. I actually took like a mental break for a while, and I was, I just wasn't focused, had a lot going on mentally. Obviously, my kids are my number one priority always, and I was just focusing a lot with my kids, and I wasn't posting much.
His kids are his number one priority, guys.
Why the fuck you lying?
Dude, shut up, bro. Shut up. We did not.
I like that. I don't fucking lie.
But once the breakup happened, I had to figure it out because I needed to transition,
and you need to pay bills.
And I needed to pay the bills, right? Because I knew I was going to end up being on my own.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Right.
So breakup happens. You and Catherine were always consistent on Snapchat, right? Snapchat they started monetizing about 2 years ago, and you and Catherine being really consistent with it, but I was on off.
Damn.
And even though I knew how much Snapchat was paying, I just was never consistent until the breakup happened. Because once the breakup happened, there was a lot of tension.
Austin was like,
and I needed to figure out what I was gonna do.
Austin was like, what am I gonna do now? I don't got a family to be on YouTube. Because let me tell you, I used to be an Ace Family fan. I used to love the Ace Family. When I first started coming on YouTube, I used to watch the Prince Family and I used to watch the Ace Family. And I used to like their stuff until I met Troy's TV. And when I met Troy's TV, I met Martin. I met all these reactors, and that's what got me to want to react. Is when I found Troy's TV, I found Martin, and they would talk about the Ace Family, and I never knew they were scammers. Like they're like, oh, they're scammers or whatever, and I was like, wow. But I used to love to watch the Ace Family because I thought they were a cute family channel. You know, that's crazy.
Honestly, my whole goal was just showing you guys my transition from my relationship to me being a single dad. That was my mindset, was just like, how can I show them the transition?
Oh, so he wanted to show his audience his transitioning from being a family channel to him just being by himself. So that way his audience wouldn't be surprised when the breakup showed up and her finding another guy showed up. His audience wouldn't be so confused. So that's why he probably went and got that RV, and he probably went and, he was acting like he was staying at his friend's house. You know what I mean?
I was in the bathroom.
All right, I'll speed it up for you. I get it.
Let me see what y'all
And I was actually really sick. Like I had the flu, right? It just happened to be weird timing because my separation was around that time. And I remember this video like it was yesterday, because I was wearing her bonnet, Catherine's bonnet, on my head. And that bonnet was just me showing my personality, right? I've always showed off me being funny and me always making jokes. Okay. So I had the flu, wore the bonnet, and I was snapping the process of me just day to day. So I was snapping and I was basically just saying like, guys, I'm super sick. I think I have to go to the hospital to get treated because I think I have the flu.
I remember this now.
Right?
Yes.
I lay in the shower on the floor because I was really sick, but I wanted to snap it and show them what I was going through. Okay. So I posted that and people ran with it because they were saying that I was really down bad.
Yeah, because you physically looked off.
I did.
I agree. I ran with it too.
Dang, I didn't see all
you did
that.
look off. It looked like you need a Catherine in your life. It looks like you still do.
Yeah, it does.
Just my opinion.
It does. You're right.
Yeah, bro. You looked off.
Looked down bad.
It looked really bad.
So it just made it that much more funny to the people, especially to someone who already doesn't fuck with you anyways.
Exactly.
They're gonna be like, oh, he's off.
Super off. And that's what they wanted. They wanted to see me off, down bad. They wanted to see me fail.
Crash and burn.
They wanted to see me.
They were there for the
keywords. They wanted to see me crash out.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they were hoping for, and that's what they wanted. Yeah. So when that video got posted, it went viral in that way of them thinking I was crashing out, and a light bulb went off in my head, because I realized that no one can make me more down bad than myself. So I fed into it. Okay? I had the internet in a chokehold, right? I knew at that moment that anything that I was going to do, post, they were going to be watching and they were going to believe.
Right.
So next day,
he did, bro. And I'm talking about, he did have the internet on a chokehold. And us dumbass people fell for it. And we paid him, bro. We paid him big money, dude. I'm telling you, $100K a day.
Wait,
$100K a day, bro.
Hey,
he was making, wait a minute. He was making $100K a day on Snapchat. Damn. Snapchat. Ciao.
And I parked it across the street from our house, from Catherine. Right? And that
I saw
went
that
crazier than the bonnet video.
Yeah.
Right? Because people have never, I don't think anybody has ever
seen something like that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever seen anybody after a breakup move across the street
in an RV
from their lady in an RV.
Right. It just sounds crazy.
Right? And basically, long story short, from that video, I kept going on with this character that I was playing. I was playing this down bad character. And it was crazy because I feel like a lot of people were relating to me.
It's funny how he calls it a character, though. Like, you're saying, oh, I was playing this character. So basically, you were just doing stuff for videos. You're just doing stuff for content, trying to act like you're, oh, I'm so down and out without my family. I'm gonna move right across the street from Catherine's house. Because when I first saw that, I don't even remember where I saw it. It might have been on Danny Flores' channel, but I saw it and I was like, why would you go across the street? If you were my ex, I would not want you across the street from me. Hell nah.
Because especially a lot of women relate to me because after a breakup, you know, no one wants to talk about it or act that way on social media, but that's how people are feeling.
Like crashing out. Type shit.
Yeah, people want to crash out. So I fed into it, figured out my character, figured out what I was going to post each and every day. And as I was like going through this character, I was living here in this home. So I would pull my RV into my property, into my driveway, and I would get out into the home that I'm living in now.
Yeah, and people
really thought
you were in the RV.
They really thought it was
is that his
RV,
house?
but literally-
I didn't. Okay, to be fair, I don't know who thought he was really an RV. Probably all the little kids that follow him. But we knew, right, guys? We knew when I was covering this situation.
Yeah.
We knew that it was.
So see, I think I did see it on Danny Flores' channel because he's the one that always got the tea. And I think I watched it on his channel. And when I first saw it, I was like, there's no way he lives in this RV because everything was brand new, like still in the motherfucking package. He act like he didn't even know how to make a fucking ramen noodle, y'all. He was trying to make a ramen noodle and he didn't even he was looking like he didn't even know how to do that. So when you looked at he gave like an RV tour, okay? He gave like a tour to his RV, okay? And when you saw stuff in there, you can tell he did not live there. Because you can tell when someone lives somewhere. You could tell he did not live in that place because it was still brand new. The fridge had nothing in there. It was still had the plastic on it. Everything looked brand spanking new. Like I really thought he was, I don't even know, was he renting it? Because it did not look like he was living in it.
All a joke. It was all a character. All right.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he probably got a lot of you, most of you, but not all of us. Okay,
The kids,
not the adults in the room.
kids.
All right, because we're like, bro, there's no damn way. Also, it just creepy vibes, dude.
They know that was just my office space that I was capitalizing
why
on. Right. And that just goes to show you that
Catherine can't even have her boo come over. You're across
They
the
don't even really
street.
need proof. If it just sounds good, it sounds what they want to hear, they'll believe it.
It also goes down to that a fan truly, or just anyone who consumes the content, really
anyone on YouTube will believe whatever is being told. Like they don't even need the fucking the truth. They just need to hear it, and everyone's gonna fucking run with it sometimes, and that's just how it goes. That's true.
It's about being entertained, right?
They
Whether
want
it's
the
good, bad,
entertainment,
negative,
yeah.
positive, drama. They just want to be entertained. If they came and watched whatever they're watching for whatever duration, and they felt entertained, they'll come back, right?
And the craziest thing about my transition is that I was still experiencing my feelings through it all. Like I was putting out this content, but I was still going through my emotions during the process. So like it was almost my way of coping with the breakup because I was so busy and I was pushing content out every day for like 6 months straight that was allowing me to somewhat heal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was so busy
and doing something that you actually love to do.
Exactly. And doing something that I actually love to do, being myself. I've always felt like I was, making people laugh on the internet ever since the Vine days.
You were on Vine, bro? I've never seen you on Vine, bro.
Vine.
So I was really enjoying myself. I was having fun with
MySpace.
it. I had the internet in the chokehold. They were believing everything that I was posting. And even Cathrine, little do people know, but Cathrine was there during that process. Like when I got the RV and was living across the street from her, I would get out of the RV when I was done posting and I would go back inside the house because I didn't move into my house right away. That was obviously the process, right?
I mean, of course.
But
wait a minute.
She knew what I was doing.
Wait a minute. So did you move next to Cathrine for you to be able to act like you were living across the street? Does anybody know? If you guys know, let me know because I don't know. Did he move next door to Cathrine? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Like if you were leaving the RV to go home.
And the fact that my boy got an RV just for Snapchat.
That is crazy. Damn. So
that's dedication, bro. Not
was
gonna
it
lie.
rented?
That's dedication right there.
Was it rented or is that really his RV though?
A lot of times what I would do on the internet would be crazy. She would think I was crazy, but she also thought it was funny. Right. And she knew that. She knows I'm a marketing genius. She knows. She knows.
So if you're here watching all you 95%.
He's a marketing genius.
From that character, I would like to just go straight into. Should we do numbers? Should we talk numbers
on Snapchat?
People love talking numbers. They love that shit.
Well, one thing I will say is that Snapchat, I feel like pays better than YouTube.
Everyone knows
damn.
It does.
You think so?
I think
I need to go to Snapchat.
All right, but anyways, I'm gonna skip this because yes, right here they're talking about money. They're basically talking about how Snapchat works. And I already told you guys, Landon, he said it right here. He makes like what did I say? 50K a day on Snapchat, and then Landon makes over 100K on Snapchat. Hella wild, dude.
Wait,
Co-parenting situation, which is
Landon makes 50K and Austin makes 100K a day. Snapchat's paying like that. Jasmundo, you need to go to Snapchat, girl. What the hell are you doing? I thought TikTok paid more. Damn.
To me the most important thing now, right, is to have the best co-parenting that I possibly can have with Cathrine for the kids. Is really a blessing. Like, I cannot be more thankful that her and I have been on the same page with our kids, because, you know, after a breakup or during a breakup, like, you never know how one can feel, how one can act, and things usually do get messy.
You know, a lot of people always thought that Austin and Cathrine's marriage was just for content. Like, their marriage and union was just for content, because they would catch them with all types of chicks out, you know what I mean? Because when Austin goes out, he has a paparazzi following him. I'm not gonna lie. So a lot of people said they saw him with another chick. So a lot of people already thought they weren't together like that.
But like I said, we've always kept our kids first, and you know, we get to see it's a blessing because we get to see our kids every day. Like, we don't have, you know, normally your situation, you have a schedule with your kids. But with her and I, we get to see our kids every day. She lives down the street from me, I think like 5 minutes, 7 minutes the most.
Oh, so she
you know, her and I
does.
are
She lives 5 minutes away. Oh, okay.
in communication every day about our kids.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You know, either I'm taking them to school and picking them up, or she's taking them to school and picking them up. We switch off. We switch off nights. Like, we see them every day. And it's really neat to
Danny has, whenever someone subscribes, it has what's her name? I'm running away.
see them experience life with me now, you know, what I have going on, and then we get to experience life with her, what she has going on.
Oh,
and
Lord.
then we still get to come together as like a family dynamic. I think that's the most important thing that we've done as separated parents, is still attempt to come together and give our kids that family dynamic. I think that's one of the most important things we can do.
No, for
They
sure.
need to still see their parents, you know, her and I are in communication every day about our kids. You know, either I'm taking them to school and picking them up, or she's taking them to school and picking them up. We switch off. We switch off nights. Like, we see them every day, and it's you know, communicate, laugh together, be friends, and have no hate towards each other. So I'm very blessed, and I thank God every day that her and I have been on the same page with that.
No, I mean, I'm proud of both of you guys, you and Cathrine, getting to that place. Like,
Didn't I say he was gonna come on this podcast and like say, say she's a great mom and she wouldn't bash her?
Yeah, and then when he went and talked about doing this podcast, he tried to make it sound like he was gonna talk his shit. He's like, I'm gonna tell you guys how I really feel when I do my podcast. Wait till I have my podcast. You guys have to tune into my podcast. That's the only place I'm gonna say it. But like, he tried to make it sound like it was gonna be bashing or like, you know, whatever.
Remember I said that, guys?
Mhm.
Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon though.
like, you guys being in that place and doing that, it's just nice to see.
I don't
love
think
it
he's
for,
gonna
my
bash
sisters and everything.
Cathrine
So
at all.
now, oh fuck,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to end the
now to Cathrine's post on Instagram. Let's talk about it. Let's get right to it.
Get up real quick.
What are you doing?
Things get messy.
We're talking about the picture on Instagram.
Is he
Does he
wearing
have
leather
leather?
pants?
Is he wearing
leather pants? Hold on.
leather pants, bro?
And they really need to know this. This is part of the breakup category.
Danny even said it too. You're wearing leather pants, boy. What the hell?
To Cathrine's post on Instagram. Let's talk about it. Let's get right to it.
Get up real quick.
What are you doing?
Things get messy.
We're talking about the picture on Instagram.
When things
Does he have leather? Is he wearing leather pants, bro?
And they really need to know this. This is part of the breakup category. So Cathrine had recently uploaded an image on Instagram of her and her new man. Right? There's her new man, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was that like for you? People have a whole lot of questions. People want to know, who is this guy? Do you know this guy? How long has this guy been in the picture?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So don't get away from it.
I get it.
Don't get away from it.
Let me get situated, man.
How about let's just start with boom. Instagram picture is uploaded. What happened?
You want to know, like,
Where were you when
truth?
Where were you when?
want my honest answer?
Just where were you?
Yeah,
Where were you
no
when the
shit,
picture was up when
dude.
you saw it?
I was with my kids at Sky Zone. Okay.
And were you aware that this picture was going to be uploaded?
I was not.
Okay.
But I will say there was a lot going through my head. It's a lot. Sorry, guys, if you hear the damn dog barking.
But I thought
was
you
talking
knew
podcast outside.
about
We got
it.
some noises going on.
I thought you knew
But I was at Sky Zone.
she had a
There's a lot
guy.
going through my head when I seen it, because I was playing
Were
with
you
the kids. I was going down the
literally
slide.
shocked?
Bro, I was going down the slide, right? I was going down the slides, like, wee, my kids and shit, playing around. Then I was uploading content on Snap as I was playing. And then since her and I follow each other on Snapchat, you see like the bubble of people posting new content. I look and I'm like, is that who I think it is? She did it. She finally did it. There was a few things that were going through my head, right? One was she finally did it.
So see, Austin already knew that she had a new boo, and he said he already had met the new guy, okay? But he was tripping that she went out public with the new guy because he probably wanted to be there with her when she came out with the new guy, because he knew already people were going to start asking him questions about, did you know she had a new man, blah, 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 you know what I mean?
When I say finally
did it means that you knew that something could be posted at any time, basically.
Correct. I knew of him way before anybody else knew about
it.
For
how long?
We're not going to speak about the timeline because the timeline's a timeline, right? But what I will say is people on the internet think when news breaks or when they find out, I find out. But the truth is, I already knew about him and I've already met him a few times. Good guy.
Landon, he told you, Landon's over there trying to be an instigator. When was timeline? When did you find out? What time?
Seems like a great guy and has a lot of respect for me, which I appreciate. Every time I see him, he shakes my hand. We acknowledge each other. Which is very important because he is someone who is around my kids,
which is very serious.
Yep. And I have daughters as well. Bringing another man around my daughters is tough for me, but I'm trusting her judgment, Catherine's judgment on bringing in the right person that be around our kids. So I let her have that. That's not my place to speak on. Another reaction I had was, and I said, finally.
Dude, why am I surprised he's acting like a grown adult, bro?
Because he's not in character,
adult, bro.
Because he's not in character.
Congratulations, dude.
I think that was.
I mean, honestly, you have to, man. If you have kids, you want to co-parent, you have to.
Yeah, you
have to, bro. And
you have to be very, very. You have to know who the guy is because he is around your daughters, So you have to be very cautious, and you got to get to know who they are.
Yeah, I thought I'd never say this, but I commend Austin, bro. Shout out Austin for this, only for this, for being a grown ass adult about shit.
I mean,
yeah, and it has to go through a lot because for him to be like so cool with her having another guy and being the guys being around his children, they've had to have been broken up a long time ago because feelings would have got in the way. I mean, because you think about it, livmundo, she still can't get the fact that Gerard is married. She can't even co-parent because of that, because her feelings are still there for this man. So you know what I mean? So Austin and Cathrine must have been over with a long time ago before she had moved on. You know what I mean?
Now I feel like I'm set free from the internet because ever since our separation, everyone kept saying how I was obsessed with her, how I won't leave her alone, how I want her back. And so once she posted that, now it gives me freedom to
post whatever you want. Even though when you do post something, the hate still gonna come no matter what.
No, because I would really hope from you guys that
you can hope all you want.
I get as much love and support that she has been getting, and I'm very, happy that you guys.
He ain't gonna get the love and support.
You're not. I was just gonna say that it's gonna be different if he posts another chick. It's gonna get a different reaction compared to Cathrine. You know what I mean?
He ain't gonna get the love and support. And also, didn't he already post like a few? I think there was a girl that he went to the fair with. Didn't he already post that? Like, bro, weren't you already in a relationship before, Cathrine? Like, we already knew this about you, dog.
He's been in relationship.
Supporting her, and that's what she deserves. But I also hope when I find somebody that makes me happy, you guys are happy for me as well. That's what I hope one day. So again,
nope.
Finally in that terms, right, of her finally being able to do it, which ultimately was going to set me free. And then also, second, extremely happy for her, and extremely happy for him, right? Because that's a big deal for all parties involved, for me, for her, and for him. He's involved in a lot that went on, previously before him. And that's tough. That's not easy to do. You know what I mean? So now he has to deal with, people not knowing him and giving their opinions about him. And
that's a whole thing on its own.
That's a whole by its own. So again,
true that.
I was really, really happy for her, that she found someone that she can connect with on her level. Sorry guys, I got all this hair from
getting hot flashes.
Are you crying? You're crying, Austin.
Right boy. Chill. So again, finally, I was extremely happy for her. And I appreciate, everyone's support for her. That was like my 3 biggest things was like, you know, I really hope that people can support her through this process because we're both going through something new together. You know what I mean? Like she's, you know, she has a new man. I'm still trying to figure out me and, you know, trying to find my happiness and everything else. So, yeah, so that's really like my reaction to the whole thing. I already knew about it. You know, people were wanting me to be messy, but I already been known. He's been in my house. I've been over there, obviously.
He's been over here. He's been over here.
I've been over here. He's been over here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been over here.
I met him once. I met him once.
A lot of people.
We didn't say anything. I went to pick up Solene from hanging out at Catherine's house with her cousins. She was there for a little bit, and I noticed that he was there.
Yeah,
and I saw him because I know kind of what he looked like.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to be weird, and I didn't want. You know, I didn't want Catherine to feel like I was being that brother that's like protective and shit. And kind of being like, who's this dude? Like, get around my niece and nephew. I didn't want her to feel like I was being weird. Or just like, super like,
I know.
You know, kind of like, oh, there's whatever. But from the energy, he did look up, and when everybody like waved by, he waved by and stuff like that. Is
and
he
you already knew.
Does he speak English?
I think he's learning. I don't know like much like personal shit about him other than like what the internet has dug up.
Oh, okay. But they do look like they match each other's energy.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
And like I said, you guys know more than me. The internet is better than private investigators. I'll tell you that because
have they already been finding all types of shit?
They've been digging up all type of shit. And I'm like,
found his whole fucking eighth grade and shit.
Austin's like, go find out.
I'd
like to find out, please.
Yeah, Catherine, you know, you're in that position when how I was with Sophia, where I was almost scared to put Sophia on social media because I did not want that to taint the relationship. And you know how easy it is.
Is Sophia his new girlfriend? I'm assuming, right? That's the new girlfriend.
Ooh,
look at him. Look at him, bro.
Austin's or Landon's? Wait a minute. I didn't hear that. Austin.
But that's why I like back to how it's tough and that for Catherine, you know, you're in that position when how I was with Sophia, where I was almost scared to put Sophia on social media because I did not want that to taint the relationship.
Landon, you got a new girlfriend. Her name is Sophia. I wonder how what's her name feels about
that.
You
know, how easy it is.
Is Sophia his new girlfriend? I'm assuming, right? That's the new girlfriend.
So.
Look at him. Look at him, bro.
Leave him alone.
That's why everyone's like, I keep my relationship in the dark so I can have peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is really valid. Yeah. Because if it's not in the light, you'll be so much more peaceful with everybody in your space.
I thought that when she posted him, I didn't think that she was gonna do it in the way that she did it. I thought it was gonna be like more low key, or I thought maybe she was gonna keep it private. But I think because, you know, they've been around each other for so long that someone else.
What do you mean by that?
That someone else.
No. What you mean by they've been around each other for so long?
No, I'm saying since they've been having a relationship. That I thought
you said so long.
Okay, this fool's being messy. Landon's being messy. We all know
this. Danny. He is trying to instigate it to be kind of spicy and messy. Like he's trying to have Austin tell the timeline of how long Catherine has been with her new boyfriend. And I see him doing that. He's trying to in a way have Austin speak of the timeline. You know what I mean?
Together since like February, dude. And knew each other possibly since dude, when did we say last year? We talked about this. When was it? Well, last year?
Let me finish. Okay. I gotta get these hairs, bro. We can't be having these ones around.
This production is crazy.
Damn. But I felt, or she probably felt that someone else was gonna like leak her own news, and that would have been a good feeling.
Oh, she wanted to control.
Yeah, 100%. So again, I respect her in the way that she did it because she just went head on first. Yeah. And I know I wouldn't have the balls to do that. Like I know moving forward,
you don't have any balls, dude.
Anybody that
I know Austin still got heard about it though. Let's be real, y'all.
I don't need no.
So you're never.
I don't need no outside voices.
So,
you
get it? So you're never gonna be on social media again with the.
I know Austin felt some type of way when she posted that. I know he did.
That's a couple.
He had to have.
As of right now, no.
Never say never.
I won't share that with anybody. Obviously, people will see me, you know, hang out with the opposite gender, right? Like I think I'm allowed to.
So you think you'll get balls, dude?
Anybody that I'm with or talking to, that I'm gonna keep it private and just my decision. I don't need no.
So you're never.
I don't need no outside voices.
So, you get it? So you're never gonna be on social media again with a couple with anybody.
As of right now, no.
Never say never.
I won't share that with anybody. Obviously, people will see me, you know, hang out with the opposite gender, right? Like I think I'm allowed to.
So you think you'll get leaked for going on dates and shit?
Yeah, I think I'm allowed to have friends at this point. I hope you guys would at least allow me to have friends and to, you know, date.
You're a grown man. You should definitely be able to do that.
I appreciate that, but I just hope from you guys that you can give me that same respect and that support that you've been giving Catherine. I think that's really important for anybody trying to move on and trying to be happy too. Like just as much as she deserves to be happy.
Do y'all really think people are gonna give them the same support that they give Catherine?
They're not.
I don't think so, dude. Let's just be honest. I don't think so.
They're gonna go ham on.
And I'm very happy for Catherine. Catherine, I'm very happy for you. And just know that even, I'm so happy that you guys have a great relationship, you guys are cordial, but even if you weren't fucking with this guy for whatever reason, I still would have so much love and respect for you, because you mothering my nieces and my nephew and being a part of my life and part of our family for years. I always have love and respect for you, and I'm very happy for you and your new relationship. And I'm happy that you two guys are.
I wish they would be real with it. Like they're saying these things because they know Catherine's gonna hear it. Like I want to know their real feelings. Like how they really.
And I'm sure, like moving forward, I'm sure that we're gonna all, hopefully be able to hang out just like our mom and dad does. Like I want her to feel comfortable enough where she can bring him around, and it's not gonna feel weird, or I'm not gonna judge her or whatever she may feel. And like I hope we can just all get together and be cool. Like there's no animosity. Like it just is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no reason for us to be bitter about it or be mad.
Well, that's true.
So the real tea is that there's not that much tea right there. It's just normal life of people moving on, families becoming.
I will say one thing though that is tough for me is that and again, it's just my own opinion. Everyone else in the world wants to give their own opinion, but for me, because I do have 3 kids involved and I have 2 daughters, that is just important. It's important to me to know that like he's safe. You know what I mean? Like he's a safe person for my kids to be around.
Every parent think.
Oh yeah,
that's bad.
definitely.
Yeah, like if he's gonna be, around my kids as much as he is, I'm praying, I'm hoping that he loves my kids like his own. I don't think he has kids, so I don't see a reason why he wouldn't.
Oh, that's good.
I don't want to sit down and have.
That's good that she got with someone that doesn't have kids, because then he would have his baby mama, and then she'd have her baby dad. You know what I mean? So that's good. He don't have kids.
Have that talk with. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to sit there and be a asshole for no reason. I don't want to sit down and be like, listen, bro, like my kids are my life, and if anything happens, like it won't be good for you. Like I don't want to have that conversation, and I hope I never will. But that does cross my mind, bro. Like that does cross my mind. You know what I mean? Because again, my kids are my life, bro. Like I can cry right now.
Don't do it.
I can cry because.
Oh shit!
He's crying,
yeah, I would lose my mind if something were to happen to
Those
them.
are his kids.
In any capacity. So again,
okay, girl, show me the tears.
Those are his babies.
Well, since the tears are coming,
I can
time to clap it up for our first episode on the.
All right, yeah, this episode was
I
shit.
can
Though.
feel that.
Hey, there you go.
But thank you, Danny. Thank
I-
you for letting me react to your video that you put up here, because I didn't know where to find that at. Maybe it's on Snapchat. I don't know, because I don't have Snapchat, but I might download it. But what did y'all think about his first podcast, and will you be tuning in to more podcasts? Do you think if Austin shows a new girl, is he going to get the same love and respect as Cathrine did with showing her new man? Y'all let me know in the comments. I got to go. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you later, baby. Peace.